All right, good day, yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab, Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website at simhayoga.com for the full streaming schedule as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. The four-digit ID code, if you're prompted for verification, is 8096. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. So I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Please visit those platforms for all the classes. And the classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time, $5 is fine. And I am doing in-studio classes right now. So if you are thinking about visiting, please go to the website and look for the text that is in the pink. Below that, there is a button that you need to hit to get the waiver. Once you have the waiver, please download and e-sign. And then when you pre-register for class through email, attach that documentation and send it in to me. And I'll have that on record for your waiver. And then I will also have your email registration, and that will serve as contact tracing as well. Okay, today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. For those of you with tight hips, please elevate and sit up on a block. You got anything going on with you today? Okay, so those of you who are new to my class, welcome. If you're working with any kind of injuries, limitations, or special conditions, please make some good decisions about approaching your practice. Please don't push anything, don't hurt yourselves. Just be mindful that you always take the most appropriate poses. Okay, let's sit up tall, palms face up, and the fingers come to Jnana Mudra. And with your eyes closed, lips gently touching, start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose. Let the breath quiet your mind as you settle into your seat. 3 Oms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer from the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yahasmarit, Yahasmarit, Bundrikaksham, Bundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, elongating through the left side of the neck. And take the chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back, opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Take the chin back to center, pause, and then take in the opposite direction. And back to center again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor at neutral spine. Coming off your blocks and extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side. And turn your toes toward each other and roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. Take it back to center, switch them around. And then back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Non-dominant crossing of the legs. Take the arms up high, extend, twist to the right. Back to center, arms up. Other side. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Center again, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up, swing the legs back behind you, down dog, pedaling out the legs. All right, take back to down dog. Inhale, right heel up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step it forward, warrior one, arms up high. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, side angle. If you need to modify the pose, the elbow to top the leg, left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Take the hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, lower all the way down to the belly. Take the hands wider off your mat, slightly forward, and shift your fingertips. Lift the elbows up, engage the upper back by kissing the shoulder blades toward each other, and then lift up, baby cobra. Lift the elbows up, engage the upper back some more, lift up a little higher. Lift the elbows up, engage the upper back, lift up even higher, fullest extension, and hold. Gently start to release, take it down, walk your hands back, child's pose. Roll it back up to stand on top of your shins. Take the hands together in prayer, interlace and press forward, round the spine. Inhale, lift, gaze up, and take a slight back bend 3 times. Exhale, round to draw forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift, stay lifted, and then wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, and deepen, gently looking up. Start to release, walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left foot back up, step it forward, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, side angle. Left hand inside the foot or elbow to the knee, right arm reaching up. Take it back up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back. Again, lower all the way down to the belly. Hands wider, hands further forward. This time, turn your fingertips out so your index fingers or your middle fingers point out about 45 degrees. Lift the elbows up, you're on your fingertips, lift the elbows up, engage your upper back, baby cobra. Lift the elbows up, come to your fingertips, come to your fingertips, fingertips. Yeah. Lift the elbows up, engage the upper back, come up a little higher. Elbows up, engage the upper back, lift up even higher. Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. And bend the elbows, start to make your way back. Walk your hands back, Child's Pose. Come up again, onto your shins. Hands together in prayer, interlace with the other thumb on top. Press forward and round the spine. Inhale, lift into a slight back bend. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift. Stay here lifting, and then wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace other thumb on top. Broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, and gently looking up. And release. Walk your hands forward. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside the right arm and touch. Kick the back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extend it, side angle. Left palm to face down and reach forward. So again, your right hand can touch down if you can reach down. Or modify with the elbow to the knee, but the left arm is still reaching forward to a diagonal. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Then lengthen out the right leg, triangle, regular triangle. Right hand to the floor, or if you need to modify, the right hand can go higher up the shin, or if you have a little bit more range, you can go lower down the shin. Left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left back up, step it forward, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle, left hand to the floor or elbow to the knee, and the right palm facing down. Reach forward to a diagonal. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Hand to the floor, or modifying, hand to the top of the shin, higher up, or a little bit lower down, up to you. Take it all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Left hand to catch your right wrist, extend up, side bend to your left. Take back to center, switch hands, extend, side bend to your right. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, gaze up. Bow forward, devotional. Take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, extended triangle. Left palm facing down, reach forward. So your right hand can come to the floor or hand to the top of the shin once again, but left arm reaching forward. Take back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, half bound side angle. Left arm up and behind you. You may stay here in this half bind, or if you have more shoulder mobility, you can take it into full bind. Thread the right arm underneath you, catch the other hand. Lift up, lean back, and stack your shoulders. Release, come up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick back up. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Right hand to catch your left wrist, extend up, side bend to your right. Back to center, switch hands, extend, side bend to your left. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, other thumb on top, lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional. Take back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended triangle, lengthen out the left leg. Left hand to top of the shin out to the floor, right palm face down, reach forward. Take back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, side angle. Taking that into a half bind, right hand behind you. Stay there if your shoulders are tight, or thread the left arm underneath you for the full bind. Lift up, lean back, and stack your shoulders to look up. Release your binds, come up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale one breath, exhale chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Walk your feet forward toward your hands, standing forward, bend. Feet together, knees together. Bend your knees, come up, chair. Hands together in prayer, twist to the right. Hook the left arm to the outer right knee and twist. Make sure that your knees are lined up. Now take the gaze to your floor for balance and start to stand on the right foot and just pick up your left. This is a variation on like a revolved half moon. Then go ahead, extend the left leg all the way back and expand the body a little bit more, elongate. Stay on the right leg and start to stand up for tree pose. Standing on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Open up the knee to the left side. Once you're steady, arms up and out. Once you steady your balance, you may remain here or take any additional variations you like. Wrapping hands back behind you, side bending, wrapping arms over that left leg, and any other additional variations you like to take. All right, start to square it back, nice and slow. When you're ready, arms up, left knee forward. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Stand, forward bend. Let's take 3 breaths here. Let the head release. Keep supporting with your hands. Crow pose. Hands come forward, about 1.5 feet from your toes. Knees to the back of the arms. Gaze to the floor. And tip forward to balance. When you're ready, walk or jump back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Raise your right leg up. Step the right foot forward. Crescent moon, left knee comes down. Set up the base of the pose. When you're ready, Venus Mudra. Either stay as you are and work within that, or take the variations of choice. Now, for those of you with tighter shoulders, right, and the arms up and behind you is difficult, your arms can go straight up instead, or maybe even forward, right? Or if your hands together is still tight, you can take the arms a little bit wider. All right, so those are all really good options. Those of you who want to take side bending, you can go to the right, you can go to the left, or maybe if you want to shift the weight back. Three more breaths. All right, let's start to break. Half split. Hands to either side of the right foot. Tuck the back toes. Shift your hips over your left knee. So you want a vertical left thigh. Flex your right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Take it forward into the forward fold. So you should feel an intense stretch to the back of the right leg in general, the hamstrings and the calves. All right, let's start to break. Step the right foot back down. Come back into a lunge by lifting your left knee. So keep your left toes tucked under. Left hand stays down, right arm up to twist. Take that into half bind, right hand behind you, and twist a little bit more. Revolved half moon, left hand forward about a foot. Tip forward, raise your left leg, and continue to twist with a half bind. Use that right hand to your lower back as an assist to give you more resistance to rotate into the spine. Now, if you want to bind, right hand to your left foot, take your revolved Chapasana. All right, when you're ready to step back, Warrior Two, Reverse Warrior, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, lower all the way down to the belly, reach your fingertips back, reach your toes back, and lift into Shalabhasana, Locust. Now, if you have your blocks and you want to take the propped up position, you can take your block and maybe a blanket, and by wedging a structure underneath your ribs, it gives you a much greater possibility of lifting into a back bend without fighting so hard to lift. So For those of you who have the props and want to take this back bend, go ahead and wedge in that block in the blanket underneath your ribs. And begin to release. Lift up, child's pose. Take it all the way back. Lift back up, camel pose. So your knees should be separated about 1 fist distance. Tuck the toes under for additional support. Standing tall, take the hands to your lower back. Support the lower back with your palms and your fingers are rounding the top of the glutes. Elbows drawn back toward each other to broaden your chest. Lean the hips forward to activate your quads, and with the hips leaning forward, start to lean the upper torso back, counterbalancing each other into this back bend. Now, if you're flexible enough to reach back with your hands to your heels, go ahead and take the pose. And to deepen that, you then want to lean the hips forward and draw the head back. Keep broadening your chest. Begin to make your way back up. Make your way back into down dog. So walking your hands forward, tuck the toes under, and transition back. Inhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together, take it up for chair. And then hands together in prayer. Twist to your left. Hook the right arm to the outer left knee. Make sure your knees are lined up and twist. Take the gaze to the floor for balance. Start to shift the weight to your left foot and pick up the right. As your knees are bent, your right toes are pointing back in space. Then start to extend the right leg out and extend the torso forward. So this is like a revolved half moon variation. Then start to stand up. Tree pose. Arms up and up and out. Once you steady your balance, go ahead and take whatever variation you took on the first side. I haven't done it in a while, right? It's so much harder when you don't do something for a while. Alrighty, when you're ready, square back, step the right foot down chair, and then dive forward. Second crow pose. Let the hands go a little wider. Yes, good. Let's try that again. Right, better. Okay, walk back, jump back. All right, so wasn't it better when your hands were a little bit wider, right? Good. Down dog. Left leg up. Step the left foot forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down. Set up the pose when you're ready. All right, and so for those of you taking additional variations, go ahead, but you're of course welcome to just stay here, right? Arms up. So again, those of you with tight shoulders, arms reaching back behind the ears might be too much. Then go up or go forward. You can also separate your arms. Perhaps, maybe you just want to concentrate on the hip opening, right? So let the hands support you and just lean the hips forward. This is really great for the quad stretch hip opener. Then those of you who went side stretching, one side or the other. So you have many, many options. Two more breaths. All right, when you're ready to break, hands to either side of the left foot. Tuck the back toes, half split. So you want to line up the right hip over your right knee, vertical right thigh bone. Flex your left foot, looking for the lengthiness of the back of the left leg. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, forward fold. And take it back. Step the left foot down, low lunge. Hands support to either side. Tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. The right hand stays down, left arm up to twist. Half bind, left hand behind you. Deepen that twist. Gaze to the floor, revolved half moon. Reach your right hand forward, tip forward, and twist deeper. And if you're taking the revolved Tapasana, left hand to grab the right foot for the bind, and then deepen your twist. All right, when you're ready to break, step it all the way back up and around, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. And again, lower all the way down to the belly. Bow pose, bending your knees, grabbing your feet, and lifting. So you can take that variation. Or again, for those of you who have the fantastic pleasure of using blocks and a blanket, it's quite wonderful. So if you have the opportunity, please try it out. All right, so you want to wedge the block underneath your ribs. Bend the knees, grab the feet, and then kick back to lift. All right, so with the blocks underneath you, it's really helping you to get into the back bend without having to fight on the lift, right? So you really get the benefits of the back bend and without so much effort. And so for me, this is much more pleasurable, right? In terms of getting that depth of the back bend without having to fight the lift. All right, let's start to break and start to make your way back to child's pose. Once again, releasing your hands alongside the rib cage, and then lifting the seat back up and draw back to your child's pose. And come back up. Again, taking camel pose. One fist distance between your knees. This time, toes untucked. Right, so if your toes are untucked, that means your heels are a little bit further, right? So this requires a little bit deeper of a back bend. So make sure that if you're not super back bendy, you might actually want to come back to this variation instead. Otherwise, if you want to try for this one, go ahead, set it up. Hands to your lower back. Fingers around the top of the glutes, Draw the elbows back, lean the hips forward, and lean the upper torso back. Once you have that, if you feel you can go deeper, reach back for your heels with your hands and deepen the back bend. Lift back up. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, low lunge, right foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together, take it up, chair. Stepping on the left foot, wrap the right leg over, eagle. Bend your left knee, draw the seat down. So there's very little space in between your thighs. And then it is your left arm that wraps underneath your right. And so notice it's the right arm, right leg on top. Then bend your left knee deeper, and then if you want to round forward, drawing your elbows to the top of the knees. Keep your eagle arms. Keep your balance on the left leg. Lift your torso. Release your right leg into warrior three. And then if you want to bow forward more, raise your right leg higher into toppling tree. So it's like a standing split. When you're ready to break, step the right foot all the way back to the shape of warrior one, and then open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, turn the left toes to the right side, straddling for a bend. Let's measure out your feet. Your toes should be just a little bit closer than your heels, hands to the hips. Lift up for the back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Once your hands touch down and you're supported, go ahead and release the upper torso, crown of the head, keeping your hands supporting. And wherever you are in this pose, you may just stay here and just get the benefits of that forward fold. Right? If you're taking additional variations, feel free to take whatever you want. Some options could be twisting, right hand center, creating a tripod, left arm up. Take a few breaths and go the opposite direction. Or fold over one leg by walking your hands over to one side. Take a few breaths, go over to the other side. Right? Maybe you want a shoulder opener. Wrap the hands back behind you, knuckles up and overhead. Right? So many, many options. Right? So if you want to go for more flexibility, maybe walk your feet wider and take the forearms down. Maybe you can go even deeper for a side split for those of you who have that flexibility. All right. Let's begin to re-support and walk the heels back in and come back to the supported straddling forward fold. Now to come out safely out of the pose, keep your hands supporting, bend at the knees, let the feet drop a little bit. Then as you lift the head and the upper back coming through a straighter spine, shift the weight back toward your heels and use the strength of the legs and through a lengthier spine, come up for warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Raise your left leg up, three-legged dog. Left knee comes in for pigeon. Take the shin to the floor. All right, so you want to land on top of the left shin. Angle out the left thigh. Hands supporting, into right knee back, lowering your seat. Once you're measured out, then you're ready to come forward. And then if you want to take any additional options, feel free to take anything you want. And for those of you who want to just keep in a very simple passive forward fold, stay here in pigeon and just work on releasing your breath and the hips. So you're looking for more hip opening. Right? If you want to take additional hand to foot binding on your mermaids, go ahead. If you want to take other twisting, take other twisting. So this is your time to experiment. Alrighty, let's start to square it back. Walk your hands back in. Tuck the back toes and walk back to your down dog. Take lots of movement, side to side. All right, stepping your right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Take it up, chair. Stepping on the right foot, wrap the left leg over, eagle legs. So there's very little space in between the thighs. Bend your right knee and drop the feet. Then it's your right arm underneath the left. So it's your left arm, left leg on top. Then round the spine and draw your elbows on top of the legs. Stay balancing on the right leg. Keep your eagle arms. Start to unravel the legs into warrior three. And then stay in warrior three, parallel to the floor, or take toppling tree, which is bowing forward more, raising your left leg higher. And start to break, step it all the way back, lift up to the shape of warrior one, and then open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg, turn the right toes to the left side, hands to the hips, lift up for the back bend. Exhale, forward fold on the exhale. Let the hands come down once again. Of course, you can always use your bent knees to help you support. Right, so by reducing the work to your hamstrings, it's a little bit safer for you to come into forward fold with bent knees. All right, inhale, re-lengthen, exhale, fold. And again, feel free to take whatever variations you want. All right, so if you want maybe forward folding a little bit deeper, you can grab the ankles and pull in a little bit deeper. All right, so going back to the twisting or folding over one leg and the other. So take any of those options that you like. Those of you who have more experience to invert, go ahead and feel free to invert. If you're working for the side splits again, go ahead and work on getting the legs a little bit wider, but keep supporting, and then taking the forearms down. All right, start to finish up. So, with your hands supporting on the floor, let's bend the knees a little bit, let the seat drop a little bit, lift the head and the upper back, so think a straighter spine. Then shift the weight back toward your heels, use the strength of the legs to come up for warrior two, reverse warrior, hands to the floor, right foot kicks up, three-legged dog, right knee comes in, land that shin to the floor, pigeon. So on top of the right shin, pointed toe position. Right knee, right thigh, angles out to side, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back, untucking your toes. Walk your hands back to elongate. Once you're nicely set here, you're feeling pretty balanced, then you're ready to draw forward. And for those of you who took additional variations, go ahead. Alrighty, let's start to finish up. Begin to make the way back to the down dog and walk it out side to side. All right, start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take the seat down to the floor. Seated spinal twist. Extending your legs forward. Draw the left heel in and then the right leg over. Right hand is behind you for support. Left arm is up and twist to the right. We're trying to find evenness of your seat down and lengthiness of the spine. So for those of you who are tighter around the hips, and by taking the full pose, your right seat does not touch down, then it's better for you to keep the left leg extended. And this will give you the opportunity to ground both seats evenly, lengthy spine to twist. Now, furthermore, if the elbow to top of the right leg forces you to round your spine because you don't have the flexibility in your shoulders and your upper back, then better to wrap the arm around the leg instead, or even take the hand around the knee. Right? This way, it frees up enough space for you to find lengthiness and twist from that. All right, take it back to center, keep the legs as they are, counter twist to your left. Back to center, switch legs. So right leg extended, left foot over, or the full variation. Right heel comes in, left leg over. So your choice. Left hand behind you, right arm up, and twist to the left. All right, so again, just like with the same variation with the extended leg forward. If the elbow to the top of the leg forces you to round your spine, right, then better for you to keep the arm around the leg instead, the hand around the leg. Start to take it back to center. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to the right. And take it back to center again. Arms up. And forward fold. Take it back up. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Draw the heels in. Lengthen. And again, forward fold. If you can, press elbows to your inner thighs to get more hip rotation. Take it back up. Extend the legs forward. With the hands to either side, sliding the hands out and lower onto your back. All right, let's take one more stretch. Draw the left knee in, hugging your left knee in. Yogic toe lock to the left big toe and extend the left leg up. Right arm out to a T and then open up the left leg out to the left side. All right, so oftentimes we do this as a standing balance. Right? So this time instead, we'll work on the extension and the flexibility and not worry so much about the balance. Now, if the full extension of the leg with the yogic toe lock is difficult, you can always bend your left knee a little bit. Right? If even that is difficult, you can take the left hand to the left knee and bend your left knee instead. Right? So the same modifications are applied here in a reclining position. All right, take the left leg back to center and let's twist. Bend your left knee, draw the left knee in. Left arm out to a T position and twist to the right, recline twisting. Keep your left arm, left shoulder blades flat to the floor as you rotate into the spine. All right, take it back to center. Hug both knees in again. Keep the right knee in. Extend the left leg out. Yogic toe lock to the right big toe. Left arm out to the side. Then start to open up the right leg to the right side. So again, if you cannot take full extension with yogic toe lock, you can bend your right knee a little bit. If even that is difficult, you can release your yogic toe lock and take the knee instead with your right hand, your choice. Right, so again, making sure that you always check in and find the appropriate position for your practice. Begin to take it back up and then bend your right knee. Right arm out to right side and twist to your left. So rolling to the outer left hip, outer left leg. Keep the right arm, right shoulder blades flat to the floor, rotating into the spine. Start to take it back to center. Hug both knees in again. And step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes are turned out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up. And Let it all go. Beginning to draw the breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite direction. Rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine. Shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I appreciate your time. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time, $5 is fine. Please note again, if you're looking to come to the in-studio classes, please go to the website. There is a waiver for you to download and to e-sign, and please make sure you forward that to me when you send in your email for pre-registration. Okay, thank you for your time. Be well, take care. I will see you soon.